So hello everybody, welcome to another video here, and here we have the mighty TS990 which I have on loan for a few days. This radio belongs to Mikey I4CN, presently in the UK, and I'll be getting a friend of mine to bring this over in the next few days. I've had a TS990 before, but I forgot actually how good these radios are. Beautiful radio in all respects. The display is just phenomenal on it, and it's just a real joy to use. I've been kind of playing around with it for the last day just to make sure everything was fine on it, and it seems to work very well. The receiver on it is just superb in every respect, and it's a big lump as well. So really very nice radio to use. The thing I probably like the most about the TS990 is the display. I really like the fact that you can kind of play around with the display on it. It's not a complete touchscreen. However, you can change the layout, for example, of the signal meter here, this is the one I tend to leave it on here because I like the analog look. It's obviously not an analog meter as such, but it is very nice indeed. It's a 200-watt radio. It's got 4 antenna ports at the back as well, and it's just a really nice radio. Kenwood have recently bought out the TS890, which I'm assuming is probably the 990's little brother, but it's a 100-watt radio. The 890 is. It's a 100-watt radio with a single receiver, and also operates from 13.8 volts, drawing about 20 amps with 100 watts. This is a 200-watt radio, and it's a direct AC connection as well, so no need to worry about power supplies here. It is a superb radio in all respects. Ergonomically, it's absolutely superb. The thing I like about it the most is that everything that you need to get access to is here. If you want to change the filter settings, if you want to change the bandwidth, it's a completely independent sub receiver as well, which I'm told is basically a TS590, which is part of the sub receiver. But it's a beautiful radio in every respect. One of the top performance, one of the top things that I like about this particular radio as well is the filtering. Filtering out adjacent unwanted kind of stations and stuff like that is probably some of the best that I've ever used, and I've had a lot of radios over the years. My main shack radio at the moment is a TS9100, an IC 9100 by ICOM, which I do like, but I've just sold that, and I've got an FT101 on order. But having used the TS990 now for the last 24 hours, I have to say that I'm very impressed with it. It's obviously it does HF and 6 meters, and it's just a really nice radio to use in every respect. As I said, the display is just really nice. As I said, everything is very ergonomically laid out. Nice clear display. Everything is kind of where you'd expect it to be, type thing. So it's a really nice radio in all respects. They are kind of coming down in price as well on the second-hand market. Certainly here in the UK, they've come down quite significantly. When you consider that this radio in the UK was nearly £6,000 new. You can pick one up second-hand, 2 or 3 years old now, for about £3,000, which would be about $4,000, that kind of way, 4,000 US dollars. Maybe slightly more. It depends on currency fluctuations with Brexit and everything else that's going on at the moment. Sterling is up and down like a yo-yo, but very nice radio to use. As I said, I did have one of these radios before, about 3 years ago, and I actually forgot how good they were. I traded my 990 in at the time. I think I got a brand new FT5000 MP, which I do like as well. It's a very nice radio, and as I said, It's just this particular radio is just superb all around. As I said, they are. You don't see them coming up a lot secondhand, because simply because they're so expensive initially that people, when they buy radios like this, tend to hang on to them for a very very long time, unless something better comes out. But it would be hard to beat this particular radio in relation to performance. It takes about 1,200 man hours from start to finish to put these radios together in the Kenwood factory. I'm not sure if they even make these anymore, if it's still a current model. I'm assuming it is, because it was their flagship radio at the time. It's not SDR, anything else like that, but just because it's not SDR doesn't mean that it's not good. These are absolutely superb radios in every way, and a joy to use. Hope this has been of interest to you. Let's just see what's sorry about that. Let's just see what's on the band at the moment. Probably not a lot, because the bands are pretty poor at the moment. The preamp is on here, so let's turn that off. Not a whole lot happening here on the bands today. Let's have a look on 20 meters. This is on a hex beam that I have outside. So yeah, it's a good radio. I really like it. The display is nice. Obviously you can stick this on an exterior display if you want as well, so it's very very nice indeed. Anyway, I hope this has been of interest, and if you want to leave any comments, please do so. Thank you. Bye bye.